Today we're going to do a virtual tour of our listing called the Weed Creek Ranch. This property is south of Melstone, Montana, and northeast of Billings and east of Roundup, in the area called the Bull Mountains. This property is just on the edge of them. If you look here on the map, we have the Yellowstone River and we have the Musselshell River up here. So we zoom into the property. You can see here there's county road access, goes through the property. And here's how the property lies. We got 1,312 deeded acres. All this land is deeded, all of it's perimeter fenced. There's a couple cross fences. And there is a little over 1,000 acres of tillable ground that used to be in CRP that is now out of the CRP contract and could lend itself for a new owner to do whatever they want. So they could either re-enroll in CRP, they could have themselves or a neighbor produce a crop such as alfalfa or small grains like wheat or barley on shares. They could do it themselves, they could graze it with cattle. You're kind of open to do whatever you want with the property at this moment. As we zoom in a little bit more, this is Weed Creek right here. It's a seasonal creek. It does hold a little bit of water from time to time. I've seen a few ducks and I've seen water flowing through it. So it just kind of depends on the time of season, mainly in the spring. Here is there's a pump jack for oil production on this side. The ranch does not hold any minerals. They were separated from the property years ago. So over here you have your ponderosa pines. And this is kind of where your habitat's going to be for your big game, such as elk and mule deer and some turkey run around in this area too. Property is a good little opportunity for recreation, such as elk and mule deer, upland birds, turkey. This is all that tillable ground here. This all used to be farmed up. It's hard to see it now, but an owner could go in there and retill that, and if you did put in, say, alfalfa and barley, you would be a pretty big attractor for wildlife in the area. We're kind of orbiting around, looking to the southwest. This zone over here, I've always seen a lot of antelope running around. Also be a good spot for sharp-tail or Hungarian partridge. More of that old CRP, old tillable ground. As you can see, we're looking straight west now. That's all the breaks, or all the Bull Mountains. Lots of elk and other wildlife in that area. Property is lucky enough to border some public land. In this circumstance, it is state. Here's our state land. Got a section up here and a little bit less over here. So over here you'd have a chance to expand your deeded reach. If you wanted to hike or hunt beyond your boundary, you can do it on these state parcels. So yeah, that's the Weed Creek Ranch. I consider this a pretty good value at just being a little over 1,000 an acre for land in Montana with some recreation is pretty good values. If you have any questions, let us know.